What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. Dragonstorm of the Tarkir variety. You know the deal by now. Glacierwood Siege is our opening rare. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills 4 cards. You could certainly build around this card, but realistically, you think about it, what instants and sorceries do you really want to be picking up in a draft environment? Removal and card draw. And those cards are already going to be good on their own anyways. This is just probably the worst of the sieges. I have 3 decent uncommons. I like the Bivouac the most, and then we have Sibsig Appraiser and Piercing Exhale for a couple of good commons. I think taking the Bivouac's totally reasonable. I think I like taking the Appraiser just a little bit more. Just the best common. It's just a little too good, I think. Interesting. Hey, special guest Verdant Catacombs. Kind of neat. 2 Songcrafter Mages. I did not realize you could get duplicates of the same rare. In fact, that seems not correct. Why can you get duplicates of the same rare? There must be something, something that could happen, I guess. This might not be a mistake. This might just be what could happen, but that's a little bit of strange. I haven't seen that yet. Armament Dragon, pretty solid uncommon. Same thing with the Inspirited Vanguard. We have a Caustic Exhale here. I don't think Caustic Exhale is quite as good as probably one of these uncommons. Armament Dragon's really, really solid. That being said, I'd rather just take another individual color card there. But that was close. Marshal of the Lost. Oh, I really like the Iridescent Tiger. This card just feels great. I mean, a 3-4 for 5 is not exciting, but it's kind of a free 3-4 for 5, and also in a pinch can help fix you. Just staying open here. No real idea of what we're doing. I guess I could take the Defibrillating Current for a little bit of removal, even though I don't think this is particularly good removal. Not really much else in the pack. Maybe like a Sultai Devotee is okay. This pack's really weak. There is a nice 5th pick Dragon's Prey. I'll be taking that one over, I guess, the Team or Tawnyback's the next best card. Bombs, removal, fixing. Those are really what you want to be taking early on, in my opinion. Could take the Bone Cairn Butcher here. The Stalwart Successor is maybe not surprising, but also just very, very good. This card can go off super hard, but I think it's a little bit too hard to pass a Sandstep Citadel pick 6. Even though I'm not necessarily in very many of these colors, I think it's just a better pickup. Wow, 7th pick Appraiser. I first pick an Appraiser, we're going to get a 7th pick Appraiser. Gurmag Rakshasa also fine. That's crazy. Just casually the best common in the format. 7th and 8th pick, no big deal. I would love to take the Relic here. Also the Jungle Hollow, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna overlook getting past the goodies. See Glacier Siege, or Glacierwood Siege Wield. Nice Thornwood Falls pickup, exactly where we'd want it on the wheel. Oh, the Vanguard also wheeled. It's actually a little bit surprising. This was one of the best cards in this pack, so... Alright, I mean, maybe we are just drafting with people that are forcing something else, or just aren't as much in the know. You know what I mean? Might be going some 5-color nonsense here. Doesn't even necessarily need to be a Dragon's 5-color. Let's see, maybe... I guess the Appraiser's not terrible with Worthy Cost, because the Appraiser already replaced itself. Maybe, probably not on that one. Probably not on this thing. All right, and on to pack 2 where, ooh, a nasty, nasty one. One of the best rares in the format, at least in my experience. That's Eshki Dragonclaw. Base stats of a 4-mana, 4/4, Vigilance, Trample, Ward 1, already crazy, and then the beginning of combat trigger is just disgusting if you can ever get this even once. If you trigger it once, it turns into a 6/6 with all those same abilities that draws you a card. I mean, this card is very easy to win with individually just by triggering it once or twice and going off from there. Disciple's great. Lion Weight is good. Land, Globe, Exhale. You don't pass a bomb. Not like that one. And maybe now follow that up with a Disruptive Stormbrood. Pretty solid removal spell / dragon later on. Mystic Monastery wouldn't be terrible. I do like Bewildering. There's a Highlands. Let's take the removal / dragon there. Okay, I guess I'm gonna take the Dragonfire Blade as usual. People were commenting that it actually has a really low win rate according to 17 lands. Maybe that's because people are bad. I don't know. I like this card a lot. Even for 3 mana to equip, still solid. And if you do get to equip something like Eshki for 1 mana, oof, feeling good. That being said, Frontier Bivouac is super juicy, but I'm not going to pass the Blade. What else are we losing out on besides the Bivouac? I guess the Dragon Hunt's good. Exhale would be okay if I wanted to end up playing a little bit of white. We might be 4-color no white, though, by the looks of things. So we get a second Stormbrood here. So maybe Sultai Splash red. Could be a good spot to be. I think now I'll take one of these Sentinels. I'm not high on the card, but it is a 2-drop and it is fixing. So it definitely has a place in decks like this oftentimes. I guess if I'm going to be Sultai Splash red, it would be better to probably not play the Iridescent Tiger. But I guess it will really depend on what else we can pick up. All right, a second chance at a Relic if we want to. I don't think that's a bad pickup. However, we do have a removal spell here, which I probably should take instead. That or the... oh, I guess Tranquil Cove doesn't do anything for us if we're not playing white. The current, then, if white and red are either non-existent or splash, is going to be like a black 2/2, 5 mana? Can probably do better than that. I mean, we probably don't even need to run the current looking at it right now. We have Dragon's Prey, 2 Omen side of the Stormbrood here, Betrayal now, Exhale, and Worthy Cost. So, yeah, we have plenty of removal. In fact, man, just super heavy black even, because the Stormbroods, if we're not playing them as their dragons that are just black. Okay, Formation Breaker is also a very, very strong card, but does it really have a home here? Does anything else in this pack have a home? Could be like the Equilibrium Adept is a little bit better, but... yeah, actually, I'm going to take the 2/4 that kind of draws a card. Okay, I need to prioritize fixing a little bit more now. Certainly won't mind getting one of those Dragonstorm Globes if we can. Okay, that's a really good pack. So the Citadel number 2, I mean, it's just generally better to take it over the Jungle Hollow. So this gains life. However, if I do end up taking a couple of white cards, this makes more sense, right? They both enter tapped anyways. It's 1 life versus the potential for a white card. Surprised we haven't seen more blue. After getting the 7th and 8th pick Appraiser in pack 1, feels like I haven't seen many blue cards outside of that, you know? Okay, there is a globe on the wheel. Dasiyut Earthcarver also pretty fine there as a one of top end card if we wanted. Veteran's not bad. I mean, I'm not going to have that many ways to add counters to my creature, but a 4/2 that can come back later on. You can do worse than that. Technique, Reclamation, Negotiation, all okay. I think I like the cycling. Ah, well, now I wish I had taken the river technique, but oh well. Alright, pack 3. This card is making crazy waves in Constructed, and is a very good limited card as well, though I don't think it's what we want here. Severance Priest is okay and would give us a use of the white mana, but I don't think we want that. I think what we're looking at is what? The first Bivouac, the first Exhale, another Appraiser, another Stormbrood. So some really good choices here. I want to take the Exhale, but we have enough removal, so let's take the Bivouac for a great tri-land fixer. Oh, baby, baby! How about a Dragonback Assault? Get that dragon back. Okay, that one's nice. We lose a Kintree Severance, which we could play for black, green, and 2, or maybe even the white if we had one of our Citadels. We lose on a Stasis Snare, Assault Road Skirmish. Doesn't really matter. Another Dragon's Prey, or we could take like Kishla Trawlers. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Let's see. Spend this mana only to cast a dragon spell. This is not like some weird dragon enchantment. I'll just take the Prey. Wow, Fleshcrafter is also really good. Because it clones any creature initially. The renew is only on your own creature. But yeah, being able to clone any creature, pretty great. I do need some more fixing still. As we pick up another Vanguard. Yeah, I'm going to probably just cut the Iridescent and probably cut the Equilibrium. We'll splash the 2 crazy teamer cards, the Eshki and the Assault. But otherwise, we'll keep our red pretty minimal. What's my red fixing right now? I have a Sentinel to grab a mountain, a Globe, the Bivouac. Yeah, I haven't seen any Sagu Wildlings or anything, I feel like. Man, another really nice pack here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at 20 playables. So taking the Dismal Backwater is not bad. That being said, we have a good exile removal spell, another Appraiser. That's tough. The Severance is interesting. I think I'll take it over the other cards there. There's a Wildling finally, and we're losing it for a Jungle Hollow, or we're losing the Hollow for the Wildling, but I think that makes a lot more sense. Nice, nice, nice. Actually have a decent handful of dragons, right? Yeah. 3, I mean. More than it looks like, I guess. Creature count is 12 plus... I think I could probably use like one more. I guess I don't really need any more win cons actually looking at it. We have all the dragons and we have some really strong cards. All right, Thornwood Falls number 2. Evolving Wilds number 1. I guess I should take the Wilds. It's also good with the Assault. Okay, we're going to get that Thornwood Falls now. Severance Priest on the wheel. I could take a second Sentinel here too. 2, 4, 5. Nah, Thornwood Falls again, too good. I do not care for this dragon. But we're not playing Blossoming Sands. I don't really need another Sandstep Citadel. Whale of War's good, isn't it? Yeah, I like that card. Okay, that's probably our deck. I guess there's no harm in running the third Citadel. It's just... it's a green-black land, that's all. Oh man, if I had picked up a Boulderborn Dragon, I would definitely run that card. We only have the Globe, so it's not quite good enough, but yeah. Okay. Not shabby, I think. The nicest thing it feels like is that we have a lot of cheap non-creature spells for Eshki, and also a lot of creatures that cycle, so like the turn after I play Eshki, I can play like Appraiser into something cheap, you know? Yeah, I don't like the triple Sandstep Citadels, but they're green-black lands, so... do probably need to run them. Alright. 3 mountains is what the, auto land has suggested. I think 1 mountain is sufficient. 1 mountain with Bivouac with Wilds is 3 red lands. And then we have the Wildling, the Sentinel, and the Globe. I don't have any self-mill, right? So I can't accidentally mill my only red source, no. So what do we need to go up on? This gives us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. That is plenty. That's more than enough, even. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black. We probably want to go at least up 1 on 1 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. So we have 8 green, 8 black currently. 7 blue, 3 red. Yeah, our mana base is pretty good. Looks like we need black earlier. Oh, maybe the worthy cost isn't actually worth all that much. The worthy cost might be not necessary with all of our other removal. What can I replace that with? Just like a random Gurmag Nightwatch, which could accidentally mill. Or it would suck to see like our Dragonback Assault and our Mountain, you know? Could just run... I don't think the current's bad, it's just not good in our deck. Don't think we're splashing Tiger. Actually, you know what? Let's add the Tiger. What the heck? We have enough red sources. Let's do it. Alright, that's a fun little one. Rank 66 going into this. The heater from the other day died yesterday. But hopefully we can get some wins with this. It looks fun. Okay, what do we got here? On the play, hand is pretty good. No red source yet, but that's alright. We have 2 removal spells and the Appraiser for turn 3. Okay. Turn 1 Plains. Alright, aggro it is. Gonna lead on the Sib-Sig here. Ooh. I guess I'm gonna take the wilds. We really do want that red source. It sucks losing another Sib-Sig, but it is what it is. Oh, they're gonna make another token here, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Opponent's gonna go wide on me. So let's kill the brigade. Our best draws next turn are gonna be like the well, any of my 1-mana non-creature spells, which we have what, 3 or 4. We have the Sagu Wildling, we have the Blade, and I have Caustic Exhale, which I can cast off of the Stormbrood for 1 mana. Dragon back Assault would be very good versus their deck. I really don't want to just run out the Eshki without being able to do something else, so I think I'm going to pass here. Stormbeacon Blade. Whoa. Sure. So a quick creature gets +3/+0. Okay. Well, this is kind of nice that the Stormbrood can kill that if I want to just next turn. But that also means I'm not triggering the Eshki. Alright, I think we're going to wait a turn on that. Yeah, let's go Eshki. I don't love this because now I am... Well, I have 2 in the deck still, but this means I'm losing my way to kill the Blade from my hand. Sure, I'll take 4. We really want to play the Assault when we can immediately trigger it, you know? Like, if they just play 2 creatures here... Come on. Well, I guess we can bide our time still. They could have the Death Touch trick. Okay, that's what they had when they attacked last turn. Alright. So they're going to certainly attack with all just to draw the card, if nothing else. And now we're going to block the 4 for sure. I mean, Eshki is Eshki. Can't target it. And then we say, shake my hand, friend. Wipe your board. Attack for 10. Suck it, Mardu. God, Eshki is so dumb. So dumb. The dumbest. A good start. And how we doing here? I think I like mulliganing this hand, even though we're on the draw with removal. Just doesn't really do much. This hand, however, is kind of spicy. I'm going to lose the Blade here. And all we want to do is, well, cast our Dragonback Assault, I guess. Ooh, that's nice. Be able to cast the Assault a turn early. Turn 2 Devotee, but they have a green-white land as well. Alright, what do we need more of? Blue here, perhaps? Yes. Oh, 2-mana pass. Okay. Whoa, they're gonna exhale my globe off of the Devotee. So they're probably Jeskai splashing a little green. Would suck if they have their own Eshki or something. Oh, they're just going to play out a 3/3 first striker this turn. Yeah, let's play this because we want to dig for lands. Next turn I can go Tiger into Severance or something. Easy trade for us. We just want to keep our life total relatively high. Oh, that's pretty good. That's really good even. Tiger into using black and non-green. And I think I'm pretty happy just cycling off the Heritage right now. With the open mana. Okay, 2/4, that's gonna maybe draw a card. Yes, Plains was the hit. Veteran Pass seems fine to me. Ah, that's annoying. So they get to hit me for 3 and draw a card. I think we are gonna use the Stormbrood to kill that. Keep our Severance. They have way too many cards in their hand. This is one of those positions where the Assault doesn't actually look all that good. Doesn't kill anything but my creature currently. Don't have any lands to make dragons yet. Looks like I might want to sever there. Ooh. Well, I can't actually Severance the token, so I guess we're doing that. Not great, but it is what it is. I need to just start making 4/4 flyers here, I think. Mammoth is so good. Good news now for us, though. Any draw is solid, right? I think they might flash back their other bellow here. Oh, okay. Because a land is a dragon and a spell is a spell, right? Actually, our best draw is like Sib-Sig Appraiser into Sib-Sig Appraiser into Evolving Wilds or something crazy. That's pretty freaking great. How about 0 mana, 2 4/4 flyers? We just have them dead in the air next turn if they don't do anything. Okay. Starting off with a dig is fine, and they're out of blue mana now. Or at least on the board. 12 life is still dead. They need a removal or a flyer. Not killing the dragon. So do they have another removal spell for 3? They just... What? They left themselves dead on board. Okay. What? They didn't kill a dragon there. Whoopsies. Just a brain fart, I guess. Okay. Something paid actors. No complaints. I'll take it. We take those wins. Ooh. This is a turn 4 Severance and 2 5-drops. But I have good mana, so I'm going to risk this hand with a keep, though I could see this backfiring for sure. Oh, actually that Citadel means I can at least cast the Severance, well, on turn 3. That's very bad. Turn 2 Botanist is going to start drawing them a lot of cards. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, I'm going to end up regretting this keep with the current cycle of things. There's +1 card off the Botanist. That, at least, is not terrible. Because it can't attack. Alright. The Botanist is doing work here. Although I guess it's only drawn them 1 card. Oh, the double relic is sick. They can start making 4/4s with effectively lightning helix attached to them. So I'm gonna need to make this a 5/4 so they can't kill it with the bolt. That's fine. What did they hit? Was that a second sweep and a bellow? Nice. They get to attack with the Botanist again. Oh, wait, no, they tapped it. Couldn't they have done that the other way? 2 lands the hit there, then. Well, now the relics are going to start killing me. Yep. That's a token as well, so I can't kill it with Severance. Okay. They can just relic this one as well and hit me for another 6. Because the dragon is all colors. Not much I can do about that, though. Wow, this has been the worst Severance I've ever seen. Crazy. Just dead on board here. Well, I guess that's what happens when your opponent plays a turn 2 Botanist and you don't do anything to it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I regret that keep after all. I knew I should have mulliganed. I mulliganed basically a similar hand in the previous game. Ah well, GG's. Ooh. Never gonna mulligan this hand. On the play with two Sib-Sig Appraisers? Yes, please. Well, they have a Wildling in their hand, it looks like. They didn't want to cast. Oh, hello, Eshki. I still need to find a red source. Oh, that card is sick. The Bloomvine Regent. So they got to ramp for a forest, and then later on it's a 4/5 flying, gain 3 with more value later on as well. With Eshki in hand, I'm just going to look for red. My hand's good, but I don't know if it's actually good versus another multicolored deck. Yeah, it's too efficient to do this on their turn. If I drew exactly my mountain, that would be the punish. Because I would have been able to go Eshki plus Caustic, but if they don't kill my stuff and they just play a, you know, big creature after big creature, this hand is going to kill them very quickly. I guess I could have Storm Brute now, because I wanted to cast the Veteran. Never mind. That's fine. So Pray here, and we definitely want to use our Disruptive, because this puts them on a 2-turn clock, with me still having another Dragon's Prey in my hand. It's not much, but it's honest work. Play out your Wildling. Go to 11. Ooh, Skimmer. Okay. We can just attack into that one. Awaken the Honored Dead. Pretty awkward kill, but I like it. Globe. Yeah, just gonna replay our Veteran. Because if I can draw another untapped land, I can go Globe into Eshki, immediately trigger. And there's no reason right now why I would need Dragonback Assault like next turn, you know? Lie in wait back there, Hunter. Draw a card off Skimmer. Yeah, so it looks like they're just solid Sultai with maybe a red splash of some sort. Heirloom into Agent. Can't kill him, sadly. Alright, let's go ahead and put in mountain on top. That way, even if they kill my globe, I can still play my red cards. Plus, currently we can go assault plus mountain for a 4/4 as well, if we deem that worthwhile. We'll also be able to go Eshki into Dragon's Prey on a non-dragon. So, a lot of reasons why we still want to land there. Okay, what do they want to get back? They want to get back their skimmer for more card value. I like it. So 6, 7. Pass? Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Jeez. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, well, now it looks like we're going to have to go for the Dragonback Assault win. You know what I should have done? I actually messed up there by playing the land first. Well, no, I guess I want to probably pray this turn because they're going to, yeah, go big. Yikes. What a brutal, brutal Fangkeeper's Familiar that was. Although, I guess getting it out of their hand is great because that also killed enchantments. So obviously we want to do this. Alright. Might as well get our free attack in. And make a 5/5 because we have the globe. So can they deal with a 5/5 flyer currently is the first question. And that's a good sign that they maybe cannot currently. Second question is, can they then deal with the assault? Okay. Oh, God! We have been very good about perfectly timing that Evolving Wilds after the assault draw. So sick. 2 5/5s for 0 mana. Is that good? One of them at instant speed, by the way. You love to see a lucky thing. Okay, we got that 3-win mark. Let's see if we can get more. No blue mana, but this is a keeper. I'm going to cycle the Heritage Reclamation on turn 2. And even if we don't hit a blue on turn 3, we still get to hold up a removal spell and then have a probable 4-drop. Not a good hand, but a keepable hand. Fine. Alright. Well, that means I'm not going to get my Evolving Wilds with the assault, but casting the Appraiser this turn's probably just a little bit too good. Oh, do they have Exhale? They do. Rip. That is unfortunate. And then a Champion of Dusan. If they want to trade, I'm okay with that. Mine comes back later. So what we're going to do now next turn is probably Wildling for a red source, right? And then recast our Veteran from the graveyard. Good efficient use of our turn that way. Or... oh man, you know what? The Reclamation eats cards from graveyard too. Let's go like this. Let's behold our Wildling here. And then play our untapped land and play the Veteran. Because if they don't have a creature on the board, they can't use these abilities, you know? I mean, I want to cast the Wildling out, but... You know what? How about we just draw Eshki next turn? Draw Eshki next turn, then I can go Wildling for the red source, cast the Eshki. That is fine by me. Okay. Well, now I do not need to Wildling for a land. Go ahead and exile their Goldkeeper. Oh, hello, friend. No, I think it's better to play out the 4/4 flyer here and just hold Eshki. That's tempting. Ah, they have red too. Uh-oh, we're gonna see some Karakit Guardian type action. Maybe they have their own Dragon Assault? No, they played their land, so it's not gonna be an assault. That is really good for us. Okay. We got a 4/4 Trampler. That's fine. So now I have to decide if I want to get the Eshki value, and I think I'm going to. Uh-oh. So now we're going to hold on to lands, most likely, because I don't have too many card draw effects. But we do have the Assault. Oh, they can copy Eshki! Oh, no! Oh, no! Wow! I am going to get huge punished by making this play, apparently. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana. Jeez. Okay, well, they can rebuff the first dragon, but starting the free 5/5 flying chain is too good, but it looks like I'm in really bad shape. I need to draw one of my removal spells for Eshki. We have, what, 2 Dragon's Prey, Kintree Severance, that's 3 different cards. We also have 2 Sibsig Appraisers. So, we have a lot of good draws here. It's one of them. Yikes. I'm gonna have to run out the Eshki now as a creature. Though that means I'm not likely to trigger it anymore. Are you kidding? So I'm dead on board. No, yeah, I'm dead on board. If they see the play of just attacking. Lost to my own Eshki. That's insane, bro. Ah, oh, dude. Well, I went... At least I hit a nice rank. I went for value and I got huge punished. I have a Flesh Crafter in my deck, too. We haven't drawn it, but... I don't mind my play. We just got punished for it real bad, right? The other option was just to play out the Wildling again as a 4/4 flyer. It would trade with their 4/4, but maybe they would have cloned my flyer or the bounce again. Yeah, I mean, I died to them having the rare clone on my Eshki. The only thing we could lose to, our own Eshki. Good beats. That is a little bit of a rough keeper, but turn 3 Appraiser often solves a lot of problems. One black source will give us access to a couple of other cards as well, so I think this is fine. I do not mind seeing a 1/1 for 1. It's probably preferable, honestly, than them doing or having something else. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just get the black source here. We don't want to get too greedy. Plains, okay. Alright, we are chilling, looking good. Nice. You know what? I'll probably just cash in this Whale of War. Kill both of their 1 toughness creatures here. And then cast our Wildling. This could also be a match where returning 2 creatures is actually better. But I guess the Dragon Sniper would just trade with any of the creatures anyways to begin with. No, yeah, we'll just Whale. Especially with 2 other removal spells in my hand. Like, clearing this out of the way and then being able to push seems a little bit better, huh? Hello? Knock knock. Well, let's pause it and wait for them to come back. Okay, they played a land. Doing a little bit of a flood out here. Kept a 3-lander, and we've drawn how much? 5 land? They've got the Regent! Let's sever that. Oh, you know what? I should have played green, black 2, and then held up Reclamation. Would have been able to cycle off the Reclamation here. They are going to go Wildling for a land. What's it called? Roost Seek. I'm never going to know the names of those. That's a pretty good draw. Okay. As long as they don't have the counter with a dragon in their hand. Good thing we didn't cycle off the Heritage. Because now we get to trigger Eshki here. That's fine. Still a bit on the lands. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 lands seen. We just got rid of our enchantment removal. I don't think I have another way to kill that, do I? Oh, I have 2 disruptive storm broods. Never mind. I have 2 of the dragons that can kill enchantments. God, we have basically nothing but gasoline in our deck. And we still haven't seen our flesh crafter. That's a nice one. Yeah, I can't believe we got so many Sibsigs so late. Hey, there it is. Here she is. I was worried with that swamp in their hand they might have the Sultai Wrath, but thankfully they do not. Oof. Wait, that does nothing. Well, actually, that's not true, because the Sagu Pummeler is going to block the Wildling or the Stormbrood. The Envoy is probably going to block the Appraiser. So, this is worth it. Because we could just start making a 4/4 every turn, and we preserve our Eshki. Six mana, 4/3, draw a card. Not so good when you don't have many creatures. Okay. All right. Feels good, seems good, is good. 4 wins. New announcements. Get out of my inbox. Come on, let's go 3-0 from here. Okay. Ooh, man. This is a hand that keeps and loses, I think. But it's just so strong. No, I think I'm supposed to mulligan that hand. Oh god, what have I done? Alright, I'm not going to go to 5. Clearly this hand needs help, but honestly, if I just draw 1 blue source, I think this hand is like slightly better than the opening one, because at least I get a turn 3 Sibsig instead. That's pretty awkward. Okay, so they kept a hand that did not have much correct mana either, but they did have the Abzan Devotee into the Wildling. Well, this is going to be a game where if we can get to Dragonback Assault, we should be okay. Them having an Abzan Devotee kind of makes me want to keep the Heritage Reclamation in my hand. But I guess I should probably cycle it off for now, since I'm kind of behind. Do I need that blue source? No. Oh, can I survive 2 turns? Probably, because I get Vanguard with a 2/2 token next turn instead. The real problem is going to be if they can get that Attuned Hunter to larger than a... Oh, God. Wait, they missed 2 life there. Okay. This is the turn that decides it. What they could do is sack the Alchemist's Assistant to the Earth Carver. That's 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is lethal. This is exactly lethal. I have to block this, and they sack it to the Carver. Oh, they missed lethal! Wait, if they don't use the ability, They didn't use the ability! Oh my gosh. My opponent just threw. They missed lethal, and then they didn't make the Hunter a 4/4 there. Holy crap. Okay, one life and a dream. Wow, 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 wow. So we can go land, make a dragon. Sentinel, grab a land on the battlefield, make another dragon. Pass. I want to hold up Dragon's Prey. We had to get pretty lucky here. This isn't sorcery speed sacrifice, is it? No, they could have one, yeah. I want to draw my Sagu Wildling just to regain a little bit of life so I don't randomly die to some nonsense. I'm gonna deny them a card. Looks like they're gonna filter mana, perhaps? Sure. Ooh, double Sage of the Skies. That's pretty great. What is the wording on this? When you cast this spell... Okay, so if I Fleshcrafter it, I don't actually get to double copy. That's good. Have to leave back both 4/4s, otherwise I lose to a single removal spell. Oh, baby! Alright, we got out of that one. Had to get very lucky there, but that's magic, baby. Sometimes you run well, or maybe you just need to get a little lucky. Okay, living on borrowed time, so... How we look? Hand's great. Hey, we finally see our blade again. I don't think I'm going to sandbag the Evolving Wilds. It's probably going to be, what, sequence turn 1 Bivouac, turn 2 Blade plus Wilds. Go from there. I guess I could hold the Blade in case I draw Eshki as a cheap way to trigger. No, but this makes more sense because now I can go turn 3 Sibsig, turn 4 Equip, and maybe it... I guess that doesn't matter. I probably could have held the Wilds, or rather the Blade if I really wanted to. So let's get more black here. Chain of Praise. The only awkward thing is that now if I draw Eshki, I can't cast it because the Bivouac overlaps for green and red currently. Sharpshooter in their Teamer deck is a little bit interesting. Alright, Sibsig, see if we can find another tap land. Wow, okay. Now I really just need to draw land. Alright. I'm just going to throw one of the appraisers on the leopard. Double blocking the sharpshooter is a little bit tempting, but... Okay, that was a good trade. Skimmer's good. They gave me a card in their graveyard to eat, however. And I do need to kind of just find a land here, so let's eat the Pummeler. Try to find a land. Okay. Oh, I guess I should have attacked since I'm not blocking. Whoops. Oh, you know what I can also do? I guess I can whale back my Sibsig and my Fleshcrafter, and that's not a bad line. The third swamp looking extremely awkward here. I probably just want a Dragon's Prey, their Skimmer. Because we'll still have Kintree Severance available. This is fine. Take another poke damage. And we're going to hard cast the dragon. Alright, I'm going to go to 14. Very awkward land draws here, my lord. Don't need another green-black, really. I mean, another green wouldn't be terrible, but that a tapped one I don't think I keep. Forest or mountain are both pretty hot here. Okay, that's fine. They took a turn off of developing a creature to the board, so this is the window that we need. Feels like we're probably pulling a little bit ahead then. And yeah, if I draw a forest or mountain, we're going to be very, very far ahead. Discards a feral. That's kind of terrifying. I think I'm gonna Fleshcraft my Appraiser. Yeah, sorry, Assault. Kill the Wildling. Pass. Oh, wait! Another blue source doesn't work. Oh, no, I didn't say blue. I said specifically red and green. Yeah, that's right. Oh, God, dude. This is very awkward. to take 6 from the Guardian. They might even get to draw an extra card off of it. Which means I'm at 4 life, and the Sharpshooter pings are extremely relevant. But next turn I can go Eshki plus Omen the Sharpshooter, so hopefully I don't take too much damage here. Yeah, that puts me to 3. Oh, they didn't draw an extra card. At least that was nice. Ugh, I'm dead. I mean... Well, no. I guess I'm not dead. We go like this. Stormbrood, blow up the heirloom, and then equip the blade to it. Okay. Hold up. Maybe a small oh, shoot! I should be attacking with my Appraiser that's, that clone. That's a mistake not to have done that. Right, I forgot. Okay, just recalled that was a clone. I feel like I've played this game very poorly. I don't think I can ever take the blade off of the Stormbrood. Oh wow, they blocked? Okay. Sure. I'm at 3. Oh, I need to play that out as a creature, right? 12 cards left in deck. How many of them are lands? 4? Yeah. I want to get greedy and omen that with Eshki, but... I assume the blade here is saving my bacon from them being able to push through the flyer. Okay, down to 5 again. I have no more omens left in my deck, so I actually cannot... prevent myself from decking out by like constantly shuffling in the Sagu Seeker ability. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can go equip here. Attack for 4. Go for the re-equip on the Stormbrood. If they then do something to it in response, I can then equip the Wildling after. If they don't do something to the Stormbrood in response, then I can just play out my 4 power. Alright, I take a damage. They get a loot. I have how much removal left in my deck? Dragon's Prey, Caustic, some other stuff. Once again, we're going to move. They have 3 creatures with reach/flying. But we do have the kill next turn. So actually, I want to get the Eshki online now, too. The only card I can think of... Oh! They have Behemoth! Oh my god, are you kidding? I was gonna say, the only card that I could think of that would prevent me from winning on my next attack would be Bewildering, but I guess if they just have Behemoth to kill me, then that doesn't matter. Alright, well... Good beats. I think there might have been a better way to have played it earlier on. I think what I punted on was the grabbing of the swamp, was it? No, what did I do? I should have taken the first Sandstep Citadel or something, because I needed another green source. Then we had that awkward scenario where I had 2 swamps, a blue, and then an overlapping green and red. But I guess that was a free roll anyway, since we weren't supposed to win the previous game. But this was a cool deck. Eshki was insane. The Assault was very, very good. There was a couple points where it was a little bit awkward, but this was a cool one for sure. It's like Sultai Dragon-ish with a red splash for bombs. Yeah, I mean, Eshki is just absurd. Can't believe that's not a mythic. Fun stuff. Good beats. Can't complain about losing to Hoof, because it is what it is. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.